Dear members of the press, journalism is the backbone of our democracy. Without journalists, people cannot know what is real and what is not. And if we lose our grasp on the truth, we begin to lose trust in each other. This is why it is so important for me to address your Congress today. Every day we wake up to headlines that make us feel like the world is on fire. Russia's war of aggression rages on in Ukraine, and the situation in Gaza remains horrific. Meanwhile, autocrats around the world are feeling emboldened. Freedoms that we believed were permanent are being tested. Press freedom is at its lowest point in 50 years. And at the same time, disinformation is spreading, designed to fuel anger and divide us. In these uncertain times, people look to Europe. They look to Europe for security, for strength in numbers, for direction and leadership. They want to see a Europe that takes responsibility for its security, one that stands up for the values of peace, democracy and freedom that define us. This was clear in the last European elections and in the most recent Eurobarometer surveys. And this is the kind of Europe that we must deliver. And my fellow members of the European Parliament and I are working day in, day out to build this Europe. And here let me thank in particular my colleague Helmut Brandstätter for his work in the Special Committee on the European Democracy Shield, which is committed to defending our union against foreign disinformation and manipulation. For Europe's voice to reach people across our union, we depend on you. And I know that this has been a difficult year for journalists everywhere, especially those reporting from Gaza and from Ukraine. Around the world, we see growing pressure on independent journalism and threats against journalists for simply doing their work. This year, we will mark 8 years since Daphne Caruana Galizia was assassinated. The European Union understands the urgency of this situation and know that this Parliament will always stand with you to protect free speech and to support those who report it. That is why we passed the European Media Freedom Act as well as the anti-SLAPP laws, because we will never back down. We will never look away, and that is a promise you can hold me to, as I know you will. So let me finish simply by saying thank you. Thank you for the work you do every day, for Europe, for democracy, and for the people who count on both.